going on, guys? Like that smooth little beat in the beginning.
Yeah, but I'm more impressed by that little intro video, man. That was kind of slick there. I like that.
Would have been better if I turned the music on. I didn't turn the music on through halfway through it.
There was music playing.
We heard it, but nobody else
Oh,
heard it until halfway through it.
really? Okay.
I didn't have the volume slider up. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday.
Happy
Welcome
Friday, man.
welcome back to Slangcast. It is a happy day for me. We're going to talk about why I'm so excited to be here today.
Exciting times, isn't it?
Exciting times. Let's see who's here real quick. Country swag, what's going on? Chris, how you doing, brother?
It's good, Chris.
Wesley, I'm good, man. How are you? Canuck Gal, how you doing? How's Canada treating you today? Wesley, dope intro, fam. Good. I'm glad you liked it, man. I worked on that thing. I worked on it.
Yeah, I could tell you put a little bit of work into that.
I
Nice.
did. I did. I
Good
don't.
job.
Some things I want to change up though. Some of the products that were in it, I just kind of threw it together. I should have taken a little more time, put some better products in there. But what are you gonna do? I just wanted to see if I can get it to work.
Well, it definitely worked. Good job.
So happy day today again. I'm excited to be here, and I'm going to tell you why right now. And Lou, how you doing today, man?
Jeff, I'm wonderful. You know what? The birds are chirping. The sound is crisp, and it's a good day. Today's a good day, and if nobody notices by now, we said last week that I'm going to be using the new mic. Yes, finally, I got a new mic, and I want your guys' input. Hopefully, it's better than the last mic, which I'm told it is. So, really looking forward to trying this thing out and having some fun with it.
Well, you definitely sound a lot better. And Chris already wants to know, how's the mic?
That's a heavy motherfucker, man. It's heavy, but I like it. This is my first really crash test. I think we tried it like earlier in the week, for 10, 15 minutes just to see and mess with the settings here and there, but we really didn't get a deep dive into it. So this is basically the main crash course. So if my levels are too high, too low, let me know. I'll adjust on the fly. But yeah, this should be fun.
Yeah, it sounds so much better. So much better. It's not even close. Your other mic picked up everything, which for a podcast or a live stream is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. I was able to hear your hard drive running.
Yeah, and the hard drive is running right now, and I guess you don't hear it because you didn't say anything.
No clue that's on.
Amazing. All right, so good.
How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming through. And look, Tech for Your Needs sounds quality, very crispy. Yes, his audio is finally good.
Finally, and listen, that's big for you because I know for a long time that's sound quality is your thing.
I'm an audio snob.
I know.
I'm bougie. Audio is more important than video, man.
Yeah, and you said that from the get-go, from day one. And look how far we've come, man. I started with an iPhone. I went to that little cheap GoPro camera to some little headset with a dongle, to the lab mic, to the Nubis 7000, and I'm up to the Rode mic. So yeah, excited.
Yeah, I stopped doing podcasts because I want to have people on the podcast, but I can never ask you to do it because for a podcast, the audio has to be super crispy because that's all people are hearing. There is no video.
Right, and you can't have that sound like, you're in the bathroom or something, like that nasty echo. And that's the way my sound has been, it's that nasty echo. So really hoping that this this helps that. So
The mic you have now is only going to pick up audio directly from the front. You can angle it a little bit to the side, and that will help with your plosives. But for the most part, all of your sound is just going directly into the front of that microphone, and it sounds good for $100 microphone. That mic is fantastic. Now the mixer he's using the Focusrite, the Scarlett Focusrite.
Yeah, Scarlett Focus. You did let me use this, so I'm watching it light up as I talk, and it's like a little cool gadget. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you can keep it because I purchased another one.
All right, sweet, man, sweet. And yeah, it was good to see you last week too.
Yeah, it was for 5 minutes, but
in the rain.
In the rain outside.
But yeah, I appreciate it, and yeah, this is great. It's awesome.
Chris says sounds way better.
Thank you.
And Tech Free Needs, I agree. Audio is very important for sure. Yeah, if I'm watching content, if I'm watching anybody, even on YouTube today, if I turn on the YouTube video and the audio sounds like crap, but the video is 4K, I'm turning it off. I'm not watching it.
Yeah, I don't blame you, because I do watch like movie reactions and all these type of reactions. Like, I'm a YouTube junkie, so and I'm not gonna lie, same thing with me. If the person has shitty audio, I'm turning it off. I don't care how good their intro video is. Once
I don't even care for intros anymore, to be honest with you. If you noticed, I've cut down on my intros on my videos on YouTube, where I used to have like every now and then I'll still do a quick unboxing in the beginning of the video, and then I'll just flash my intro. But I used to have a whole intro with audio, like with music and stuff. Not anymore. Now I just get right to the video, right into it. It's more important. It's how you're going to hold people.
Well, now it's less about the intro and more about the thumbnail.
Well, it's always been about the thumbnail. I mean, the only reason people are clicking on the video is because of your thumbnail.
Well, I mean, that is true.
Wesley says, hashtag free stuff. Free stuff is important.
And I am getting a t-shirt made for $17.85 that says hashtag free stuff. I'm making my own t-shirt.
For $17.85?
$17.85.
I would have done it for $15.
Well, I'm having another one made. It's called hashtag net never. I do net 30 at my job, and we told the customer, how about this quick story? We told the customer net 45. They said no. We went net 150, and we countered with, okay, how about net never? So I'm going to have a t-shirt that says hashtag net never and hashtag free stuff. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll have that shirt on the stream.
Free stuff is good, man. Free stuff.
Gotta love it.
Is good. So we're going to talk about the Apple event. We're going to talk about some of the rumors, some of the stuff that we might see at the Apple event. They did announce their event for April 20th, 420, for those that like to partake.
Absolutely.
And we'll talk about what we can probably expect, what we hope to see. Samsung also has an event coming up at the end of the month, so I am excited for both of these events. Tech Free Needs says it depends on the intro. MKBHD, he does have an intro, but it's only for like a second. It's not long.
Yeah,
it's only for like a second or two. And it's also MKBHD. You're comparing MKBHD. He is the king of all. Like, he could do what he wants at this point. He could put a 30-second intro and people are going to watch it. So 420, spring loaded. That's the it's kind of like the saying now for the Apple event, 420, spring loaded. It is springtime.
That's a cool little tag.
And what to expect. What do you guys want to see? In the comment section, if you are excited about the Apple event, if you're not excited about the Apple event, what do you want to see at the Apple event? Because we're not going to get any phone stuff. Don't expect any phone products or announcements. We're not getting any phone stuff. At least that's what everybody's saying. And I tend to believe them because it's only April.
Okay. So no phone stuff. All right. So What would be like, yeah, what would be the top thing you want to see from Apple?
Well, I want to see what Chris says here, new earbuds. I want to see the AirPods 3 or whatever they're going to call them, but I'm hearing that we might not see them, which will be disappointing because they've been rumored now for a few months, and they're going to be that hybrid style earbud with silicone tips, and you can also wear them the way you want without the silicone tips. So, but I'm hearing that we might not see them at this event, which is a little disappointing.
Maybe they just haven't had that comfort level, right fit yet,
Well, no, they're finished. They're not working on them still. They're done. It's just when they're going to bring them out.
Why do you think they would wait if they don't show them?
They're definitely finished, bro. If they're still in production, we won't see them for another year.
Think?
Absolutely. It takes a long time to get all this stuff manufactured and ready. Next level says, sup, y'all, let's get it 420. That's right. Tech Free Needs Apple event, mini LED display for the iPad. Yes, the iPad Pro 12.9 inch will get the mini LED, but that is the only one rumored. The 11 inch is not going to be a mini LED. It will only be the iPad Pro 12.9 inch, which is kind of a little disappointing, right? And we're all supposed to get the iPad Mini 6, which is not going to be much different than last year's iPad Mini. It's going to look pretty much exactly the same. Look at this. Next level says Cyberpunk iPhone to the moon.
Yeah, one day, my friend. One day.
Not a Cyberpunk iPhone. Cyberpunk OnePlus, which is way overpriced and not worth it at all.
It's so worth it. And yeah, that, you know what? It'd be cool if iPhone did some type of some type of limited edition type phone. Maybe like a gimmick phone or something. It may not be the most powerful. It may not be the most, whatever. But, make a fun gimmick phone. Do something fun.
The Apple iPhone SE2. Maybe we'll hear about the SE2 at the event. I don't know. The SE2 came out in the middle of the year last year, so it'd be nice. But again, it would actually be the SE3.
Yeah. You think they'll show the AirTags?
Yes, AirTags will be there. Rumored to be there. AirTags are rumored, but I don't care. Who cares about AirTags? I don't care about AirTags at all.
I mean, I'm caring because it's something different, Like I could care less about. Yeah, it is. Like who?
Samsung already dropped their tags. Tile has had tags forever.
Yeah, like, but this new like Apple product, like I don't care. Like the iPad is just like, oh, it's a new screen. Yeah, like
it's a mini LED screen. Which is very similar to OLED, except you're not having all of the issues OLEDs have, like screen burn. You're still going to get those true blacks, those nice colors.
Yeah, but what am I going to do when I turn it on? The same thing I'm going to do with my other iPad. It's like it's the same thing. It's kind of the same thing, unless unless you're like a tech enthusiast. It's like little things like that you're looking forward to, and I get that. I can look at both. Sides.
Everybody here is a tech enthusiast.
Yeah, but is everybody going to go run out and get the new iPad because of the mini LED screen?
Some people, yeah, absolutely. Some people, it means a lot to.
Really,
dude? The newest and shiniest thing is always wanted by masses.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you're right because there was not a big upgrade from the 11 to the 12 iPhone, right? But people still, upgrade to it because it's the new shiny thing, right?
It was a big upgrade. It was a whole redesign.
Yeah,
the whole phone was redesigned.
Yeah, it was all right.
Did you ever play with one?
Yeah, I saw one in Best Buy. Now, the Fold I saw at Best Buy, and I picked that chumpy up, and I picked it up, and I was like, now that's something, I held in my hand. I was like, that's nice.
Now, speaking of the Fold, we are going to get, hopefully at the Samsung event. I'm hearing that it's probably not going to be at the Samsung event this month, but in the next month or two, we should be getting some more news, not only on the Fold 3, but they are rumored to also have, and we're going to get this, it will be released in the first quarter of next year. It will be a tri-foldable tablet.
Tri-foldable?
A triple foldable tablet. Let me see if I can find what it looks like.
That's got to be interesting, huh? Like how, like fold the top and then the two sides, maybe?
Let's see if I can find a picture. Check out Greggles TV. It has a good video about it.
That's interesting.
So there are a couple options that they're saying it might be. And this one that I'm about to pull up is one of them. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm interested in it. I'm all about it. I'm all about that stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would be too. Like,
look at that.
Wow, that's interesting. Holy cow, man.
So the Z Fold tablet is reportedly a triple folding tablet coming next year, and it's rumored to be the first quarter of next year. And we should be getting the Fold 3 at some time in the third quarter of this year.
That's interesting.
Next Level says, how about that Apple Pen to an extra large phone? We are rumored to get a Apple Pencil 3 at the 420 event, which is supposed to have like better color grading, and you're supposed to be able to do more with it. I mean, the Apple Pencil 2, I have it right here. It's already great. I don't use it very much, but it is really good. Tech for Your Niece says, honestly, after spending this much money on the iPad Pro 2020, 11 inches plus Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil, I'm passing on the new one. Yeah, well, if you have the 2020 version, there's no reason to upgrade. I have the 2020 version here right in front of me with the pencil, with the keyboard. I won't upgrade. Like, there's no point. And imagine what that would cost. Now, I have been trying to sell my iPad Pro for a while. Well, let me take that back. I haven't been trying. I haven't really tried, but I've been thinking about selling it for months now. I just haven't. It just seems like a lot of work.
How much are you trying to sell it for, if you could?
Ah, man, it's got to be at least $800, $900.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking.
If I'm selling it with the keyboard, it's going to be about $1,000.
Yeah.
Some people run out just for new. That's right. Some people just want new stuff.
That's
Hashtag
true.
New stuff.
That is true.
Canuck Girl says, that sounds crazy. Yeah, that foldable, that tri-foldable, any tablet. Watch me. Now, would you rather have something like that, or would you rather have something like that rollable? So the TCL phone that's rumored to come out is not only going to be foldable, but then it's going to be rollable. So it's going to fold open, and then it's going to open up even more by rolling out.
I saw that commercial and I was like, "Oh, that looks nice." And then you told me like there's a motor inside of it. Like,
well, yeah,
that looks slick.
Yeah. By the way, Next Level, I sent you an invite. But yeah, foldables is where it's at for me. After using the Fold 2, now everybody is coming out with a Fold, though. Just so you know, like iPhone is working on a foldable. Google and the Pixel lineup is working on a foldable. So we are going to get multiple different foldables from every major company pretty much. And I'm all for it. All for it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, there's going to be a market for it. Like, you know, that Fold, they're seeing the success of that Fold 2. Everybody's going to have to jump on board with their own model.
Well, it's already being done. The Fold 2 was a huge success. And not only that, the Fold 2 has dropped in price. I want to see what the price is right now on the Fold 2 because it did drop down already. So let's take a look and see what the Fold 2 is going for right now.
Are you talking about on the site or
on Samsung? Not used. Used, you can get it for $1,000. I'm talking about brand new. Brand new. Let's see what it's going for.
Like 1,000 is not bad if it's in basically, you know, perfect condition.
Well, it's easily worth $1,000. So right now with a trade-in, you can get it for $999 with the eligible trade-in.
Eligible trade-in. Okay. Now, what would you have to trade in?
Well, you got to trade in a good phone.
Like something up to date, though, right?
Oh no, you're going to be able to trade in all kinds of phones. It's just
really?
what you get for it will vary depending on what that phone actually is.
Right. And what it's, whatever you trade in, what that phone is worth.
I'll tell you right now. I will tell you right now. So if we go to their website, actually, let me screen share this to make it a little easier. Man, my computer is running slow right now. Come on.
Yeah, you got some lag on your end. But that seems to happen when you try to look on the internet. When you're going live.
Definitely lagging right now.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll be cool, man. If everybody comes out with their own foldable, but that trifold, oh my god. See that thing? That's insane.
So this is Samsung's website.
Okay.
Now, on the website, if you go to it, all right, if you're going to keep lagging, I'm going to shut this crap off.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for this. All right, we're done with this. Done with this already. Oh, I'm frozen.
Oh, well, I mean, how much was it on release? What? 15, 18, $2,000. How do you how much do you think this new one's going to run? $2,000 also, and then lower the price of this one?
If they keep it around, they might not keep it around.
They should keep it around. They should just lower the price so it gets in more people's hands. Get people excited for the third and then the fourth,
Well, they're rumored to have a Fold Lite this year.
I remember you saying that too.
Man, I'm lagging bad over here.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll keep the party going.
You're lagging, bro.
Not on my end. On my end, I'm slick.
You're not even moving on my screen.
So, all right. So we got for the Apple event, we have they're going to show the air tags. They'll show the iPad. The new Mac, possibly.
We might get a new iMac. Yes, we might get a new iMac, an M1 iMac coming in. If you take a look, every time Apple does an event and they have that logo on the front, that logo means something, and that's what everybody tries to do. They try and figure out what that logo means. And this logo with all the colors in years past, when they've had colors, that's been the color of, say, the iPad Air. When the iPad Air came out, that was the color of the iPad Air. So all these different colors are supposedly the colors of the new iMacs.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, I know when you got yours, you souped it up. You made it beastly. Like, is that something you're going to be looking forward to this one, or are you good with yours?
No, I will buy one.
Yeah.
I'm an iMac fanboy.
Okay.
Like that is my go-to computer. I'm on an iMac now. My new iMac from last year that's beasted out is downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be buying an M1 iMac for sure, but I will be buying the black one.
That black looks nice, doesn't it?
Lens of Wisdom, how you doing, bro? We are lagging right now. Canuck Gal, price range for what? What product?
I think she was talking about the Fold.
Yeah, that trifold tablet, I don't know. The Fold 3 will start around $2,000.
Yeah, I would say anything more than that would be just out of everybody's range.
No. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. Not at all. Still lagging. I can't even connect to a comment now. This is annoying. Come on.
I think you're caught up a little bit.
I'm not even moving on my end. I'm frozen on my end right now.
Really? I'm watching you, and yeah, your mouth is catching up. Ha. So, all right. So, I mean, listen, the IMAX are going to be dope. Going to like an hour and a half. Well, how about that? It looks like it's just me and you people. So, until he comes back, I would like a Mac. I wouldn't mind one, but I can't afford that. And to be honest, I don't know a damn thing about the whole Apple like Mac and iPad and all that ecosystem. Like I'm using a Mac Air right now. It's my wife's Mac Air book, and like I don't know anything about like the Safari. Things are different. Like I don't know anything about it, but it looks dope, and a lot of people like they really, they swear by it. And I know you like. I was talking about the Macs and Apple ecosystem. Like I'm used to Windows, right? So like I use the Mac Air for this stream, and like I don't know too much like about the whole interface still. Like I don't mess with it that much. I just use it for the stream. So I just put like, Google on the desktop, and that's all I know. But I mean the Macs look nice, man. They look real nice. Hello, sir.
What's up? What's up? How's it going, guys?
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I just got home a few minutes ago. Sorry.
It's all right, brother. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm looking forward to tonight. Get to join you on your live show and then play some video games after.
Yeah, man. So just to answer your question real quick or your statement, really, as an Android guy, I hate to say foldables will not become more popular until Apple does it. Well, you're not wrong. Apple does kind of lead the way when it comes to that stuff. Now, the Fold 2 has made a hell of a statement, and it's because of the Fold 2 that all these other companies are now, that light popped on, and they're like, oh, damn, people really like this stuff. Like this could work.
But when it comes to features like that, though, when we talk about mainstream and when we start to see it like in actual people's hands, not just people like Digital Slang or other content creators,
right?
Yeah.
Even if Apple's 2-3 years late to a feature, it tends not to become so public until Apple does it. And I don't want to admit it. I'm an Android guy. I never touched anything Apple except for an iPod back when 50 Cent had it in a music video. You know what I mean? But I have to accept their marketing and their ecosystem is something that they've consistently year over year dominated.
Yeah, absolutely. Apple does it and people follow.
Yeah. I have to agree. Once Apple does it, like you're going to see it everywhere.
What I think has to play a little bit into that, though, is that Apple will do it and set a certain bar. And I'm not talking about quality. I'm talking about quality and price point. And then other companies will try to mimic it and do it for cheaper. And once you bring that kind of diversity into the market at different price points, then you see those features become more and more dominant.
I agree. Let me tell you what I like about Apple. And a lot of people hate this about Apple. Okay. Apple doesn't care what anybody else is doing.
No.
They will take years and years and years to give us a new design, to get rid of something like the ugly ass notch. They don't care. They do it on their own time. And a lot of people hate that. And it annoys me. I get pissed off by it too. Like the iPhone 13 is going to have the notch still. It's going to be a little smaller, but that ugly ass notch will still be there. But they don't care. And they just go about their business. They put it out whenever they want, and they still kill it. They still kill it. No matter how many people complain about it, they still just kill it every single time.
I wonder if they got a little department in there where they have all these one-off devices with these one-off features, because they do it all the time. They register for patents.
Yeah, there's patents.
Kinds of stuff for all kinds of stuff. So you know that if there's a patent registered, they're thinking about it. So there's got to be a room with a bunch of random phones with a bunch of random features that never make it.
There's already different models of the iPhone 13 out there being tested.
Yeah.
Like we've known that, and they do that with every model of phone every year. Like there's different versions, slightly different versions of the phones.
Yeah.
And then they're all being tested, and then they come together and they choose one that they're going to move forward with for production. Yep, my audio was kung fu-ing it, bro. Kung fu. Canuck Gal says next level. I'm an Android gal. I'll be honest, I used to hate Android. Now I enjoy it. I enjoy diversity. But tech penetration, I don't want to say that too many times, tends to be more exponential when Apple introduces something, even when late to the game. Yeah, due to their marketing and their customer invested ecosystem. Their ecosystem is by far the best.
That sounds like a pretty professional statement right there.
It really was.
I don't think you wrote that. There's no way you wrote that.
I had to read it twice, and then that's how you know.
See, look, Canuck Gal knows. Careful, penetration will get slang demonetized. It's already done, Canuck Gal.
It's okay. This is Slangcast.
Yeah, this is Slangcast. This is the B channel where we can just have fun.
Oh man.
Len says, yes, the new iMac in black looks dope, but it's expensive. I don't think it's going to be that expensive, honestly. Think about the price of the M1 MacBook Air, the M1 MacBook Pro. They're cheaper than the Intel versions. And they could bring the price down because they're not outsourcing their chips to Intel or whoever. Like they're creating everything in-house. They're going to come down in price. I'm telling you, the iMacs are going to be cheaper.
But let's be real. They can bring the price down if they want to.
Well, they are Apple. We are paying an Apple tax. But the price tag on the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air were very reasonable for the M1 MacBooks. Chris says, Lou, I like your shirt and hat. I'm here repping Pittsburgh, PA.
That's right. That's right. Steeler country.
Too bad you live in Jersey.
Yeah. Shut up.
Salty, what's going on, Salty? Oh, next up, I got to tell you something in a minute. Canuck Gal says, because Apple base will stick with Apple and upgrade each new phone. Yeah, they're very loyal.
This one's for you, man. Talk about that ecosystem.
Very, very loyal. Look, I love the Fold 2, right? My favorite phone. But I can't leave Apple. We talked about this earlier on your stream.
Yeah.
Like, my main phone is always an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I throw my SIM in the Fold 2 for 3-4 months, you better believe in my other pocket is an iPhone.
Right.
So I guess that's a saying. If you ever need to steal something from digital, you steal his pads because you're getting 2 phones.
You will get 2 phones.
We get 2 phones.
But one's probably in my hand or sitting on the table next to me. And then it could be anywhere, bro. It could be anywhere. Who knows? Natine, what's up, man? Do you guys mess with the new Cybertruck? I would. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. It looks a little. I mean, listen. I want to say it's dope, but it just looks a little funky. Maybe it's just a little too plain, but I don't know. It looks like I'm sure that thing is a piece. Yeah, like okay.
There's nothing that looks like the Cybertruck out there.
So yeah, you're right. But it's just like looks like somebody soldered a bunch of sheet metal. No, like.
I love how it looks. It's so unique. Unique New York.
Okay. I kind of see what you're saying now. So it's a bunch of sheet metal kind of at different angles. Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
okay,
basically.
I see where you're going with that. I see where you're going.
Yeah, like
isn't that what the stealth bomber looks like?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fly a stealth bomber.
Have you guys seen that Mercedes finally put out pictures of what their new EV vehicle looks like yesterday?
I have not.
That thing is crazy. I think inside it's got like a 56-inch touchscreen display across the whole front dash.
That won't cause accidents. that won't be distracting by any means.
Who's going to be touching the steering wheel anyways?
Well, you're not wrong. They're going to be watching movies while the car is driving around. Poos, what's up, man? How you doing? Again, everybody, if you are just joining, we are here celebrating Lou's new microphone.
You sound good. You sound good.
Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. It means a lot.
Apple Monster, what up, Slangcast and friends? Apple Monster, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming through. Preppy Mama, look at that. The other half has entered the building. So I want to tell you something. We're going to change the subject real quick because Dogecoin to the moon.
Oh no, really?
Dogecoin to the moon.
I'm gonna have to check the price now.
Now, next level. I told you I get my frame on Monday. I'm up to 4 GPUs now.
Oh my god, what do you got?
So I have the one AMD 6700 XT, and I have 3 5500 XTs also.
Dude, the chart on this Dogecoin is insane.
It's at like 30 something cents, right? 31 cents.
It's at 35.
35.
It keeps going up and down between 35 and 40. Like,
good. Let it stay there. Let it stay there for a couple months and then shoot up to 70, 80.
You know what everyone's talking about? It's not the price of Dogecoin, right? They're talking about the market volume. It's over 30 billion right now, which is the 5th largest cryptocurrency in the world.
I know, dude. I know. Invest in Doge. It's not financial advice, but damn it.
Like, okay, so if I saw a stock like this, right, and I was looking at the graph, what I'm seeing here is it's trying to find stabilization at this price.
Yeah, but you have to. It's going to. You know why? Because it's already found stability at lower price. We thought it was a joke at 5 cents, and it was very stable there. It didn't go down.
This is nuts.
It is nuts. Like, what's it like? Okay.
Here's the craziest part. It found stability at 5 cents when you couldn't use it as a payment system.
Yeah.
And now you're starting to use it as a payment system.
Mark Cuban has it in his stadiums. You could buy stuff with Dogecoin now.
I found the first Canadian company that lets me trade Doge with an actual wallet.
Yeah.
And the same company that lets you do it here in Canada, you can pay your city taxes with crypto.
Dude, crypto, for those that think they're behind the 8 ball with crypto, it is just getting started. Like, Bitcoin's been around for years, yes, Ethereum for years, but it is just getting started. Don't feel like you're late to the game. Like, plenty of time still, but you got to do your research. Canuck Girl says, I watched Next Level Show today on crypto with you guys. Enjoyed it. Yeah, man, I'm hooked. So yeah, I'm up to 4 GPUs now.
Yeah.
My frame will be here on Monday.
Get about 90 mega hash a second with those 4 GPUs, I think.
I watched Red Panda today on the 6700. I'll get around 45 hash with just that one.
On one of them. And how many do you have?
On that, I have one.
One. So you should get 100.
Yeah, I should get close to 100. Yeah.
Should get okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
So I should get around. What was I thinking? Maybe about 5 a day. Oh no, not 5 a day. What the hell was I thinking? What is it? How many do you mine now with yours? With this, what do you got? 1660s?
No, I got 1060s, and I got 4 of them running right now. I have 3 more that have issues, so I've got to troubleshoot them. But the 4 of them do about 83 to 85 mega hash a second, which is a lot less than what you're going to be able to do because I got older cards.
And how many coins do you produce in a month when you were mining Ethereum?
So I don't just use my rig. I also use my computer, and I have 2 computers that I use as well too. So 5 cards in total, and I do about a 0.3 Ethereum a month.
You're doing about $300-400 a month.
Probably a little bit more.
Yeah,
probably a little bit more.
That's what I think. I think I'll be able to do between $400 and $500 a month.
Here, I'll show you this. Oh, I don't know if my computer's gonna let me show you this.
Canuck Girl says, hi, Preppy Mama. Hi, Canuck Girl. Can you buy a unicorn with crypto? You can. And a dragon. You can buy a dragon.
But only if you buy the NFT first.
Yeah, I'll sell you a dragon for $20,000. Let's do it. NFT style. What are you trying to pull up? Your hash rate?
I was going to show you the hash rate, but when I did it, because I'm mining at the same time, it started tripping my computer.
Yep. Don't do it. I just fell for that before.
But what I was going to show you is that this one is doing about 110 mega hash a second, and it produces it produces some decent Dogecoin. Probably by like
is that the 3090?
50. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course, the 3090 is going to do that, dude. Anything over 100.
Anything over 100 is a 3090. Yeah, when I'm not using the computer, the 3090 can consistently do about 121, 122 hash rate.
Yeah, I'll get close to I'll get around 100 with the 4 cards.
But I kind of like having the rig and then having the 3090 in the computer. So if I want to do 2 separate coins at the same time, I can diversify a bit.
Yeah. I might do that with my Mac too, because my Mac downstairs has a 5900 XT.
Okay, yeah.
Which is I'll get about 60 hash off of that. Because the 5700s from last year do about 53, 54. So I got the 5900 XT. I should get at least 60 on that one.
I don't know. 60 is kind of pushing it. I don't know if you'll get 60 with that. There are websites where you can put in the GPU and it'll tell you.
Well, that's if the 57 does 53, 54, then the 59 is going to get at least 60. It's going to get close, if not a little more.
Yeah.
57, Red Panda has a whole video on the 57 series, and they were all doing about 53 to 55.
Damn, yo, Nitin, you got 537s mining right now? Who did you have to kill to get those?
Wow, Nitin, I got 530-70s, mine. Good for you, man.
That's one thing. And here's the thing. Here's the biggest difference between mining with older cars versus the newer series, right? When I had 5 1060s set up, I was mining about 110-ish mega hash a second, but each card was using 90 watts of electricity.
Yeah, it's the power issues. Yeah.
Power. It was using so much power. When I use the 13090, I'm using just over 300 watts. When I'm mining, just a little bit more than what those 5 would do. So
yeah, it's efficiency. That's the new cards are all even the NVIDIA cards are much more efficient than the AMD cards. Like the 3070s are much more efficient than the cards that I like. The 6700 XT, which is supposed to be like the equivalent of the 3070. The 3070 is going to blow it away.
100%.
Yeah.
And temperatures as well too. So this card runs so much cooler than the older ones, but now it's also newer, meaning the thermal paste and the thermal pads are still new. They're still fresh. The fans are good. You know what I mean? So
the 3060 Ti is supposed to be a beast still too.
It is, but not for what the prices people are trying to charge. $1,500 and crap. Get out of here.
Yeah, I agree. Any of the prices that are going that the NVIDIA cards are going for much more than AMD cards, and rightfully so, but they're outrageous. Who says, Lou, what are you running? How much hash?
These dudes some weirdos, man.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Man, listen, no, I'm running an iPhone 11 and a pod mic. All right.
What graphics card do you got in that computer there, Lou?
That's not a computer. It's just a monitor.
He's got a laptop in front of him.
Oh,
I'm using a laptop. I'm using the Mac Air to do the whole streaming thing, but I got my Series X hooked up to the monitor. I got just the old computer. It's in the closet in the other room. I could pull that out, probably mine like a half a cent per day.
Yeah.
You know,
Canuck Gal, the answer is absolutely yes. 1000% yes. Because I haven't started mining and I am all in on investing.
Yeah, I was just looking at the Robinhood app actually, and I was looking at the Dogecoin on there. I keep telling myself just put in like $25 or something like that. You know?
Yeah, why not, dude? It's better if you keep it in your bank, you're going to spend it.
Right.
I say that. I'm going to say that. I was just about to say that. I'll say it every day. Anytime somebody asks me that question. I didn't understand investing until I understood that money in my bank account is 100% risk. I'm going to buy cheeseburgers. I'm going to buy wings. I'm going to buy tech. I'm going to buy all kinds of stuff. Even if I put it into an investment and I lose 50% of it, if it was in my bank account, I would have spent 100% anyway. Yeah,
you're spending all of it. Like we talked about this earlier, like pay yourself first. You have to pay yourself first, whether it's put $20 a week into it.
I usually do, and I buy myself stuff.
Well, invest in yourself, though. Invest in your future.
I'm investing in my future. Like I'm about to invest in MLB The Show 21 for $80 that I don't need until Tuesday.
Did you guys get that already?
I did.
I'm about to buy it tomorrow just so I can play it tomorrow.
Do you guys use the app called Acorns?
No.
No, is that an investment app?
Yeah.
No,
So what it does is it rounds off purchases in your bank account and then it invests it for you. So like if you buy something for $10.59, it'll take that 31 cents and throw it into an investment for you.
Yeah, you know who was promoting that and had, like some Ashton Kushner. He helped start it and stuff like that. And I remember him promoting it on like Ellen or one of those shows, and he was explaining how that works. And it sounded like a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. Yo, your cat looks so comfortable, bro.
This is our Friday. Dude, she's here every Friday night for the last 6-7 months. That's her spot. Like
those eyes.
Yeah, those eyes, man. She's she's a beast.
I was thinking about hydro costs when watching earlier.
With mining?
Yeah.
Yo, we asked on one of our shows what topics people wanted us to discuss, and somebody said talk about mining and the environment. And I was like, really? You really want me to talk about mining in the environment? Because there's people that'll say out there that mining is using too much electricity, it's killing the environment. And I'm like, look at the banking systems. You think their servers and their systems don't use more energy than what people are mining right now?
Yeah.
So how
Yeah,
do you just use graphics cards to make money? I don't get that.
not just graphic cards, it's a whole computer. You're
How
building
do you use that to make actual money? Like,
So
that's like free money.
Oh, we on Facebook right now?
Yeah, we're on Facebook Live, Amazon Live, and YouTube. Eric Duca, what's up, brother? And yes, Eric says invest appropriately. Eric is my financial advisor.
Responsibly,
yes.
Responsibly.
I guess it's the same thing.
So frivolous.
Do you mind if I answer Lou's question?
No, have at it, brother.
All right, cool.
Layman's terms.
I'll try to be as basic as possible, but the way that a lot of these blockchains and cryptocurrency work is that it needs help from the everyday average person. And what they need help with is to help process transactions on the network, right? Because it's decentralized. It's not like the Bank of America is processing all of the transactions. You know what I mean? So people are using their processing power to complete. It's almost like equations and algorithms on the network to verify those transactions. And because they're helping to verify the transactions on the network, and they're using their processing power either by their graphics cards or their CPUs, it is verifying that. And when they complete those transactions, they get paid what's called kind of like a gas fee or a transactional fee for helping that transaction to go through.
Okay.
You are doing the work of what the big companies would do.
Right.
And getting paid for it.
Right.
Okay.
You're just getting paid for it in crypto, whatever you're mining. But then you can go around and you can go ahead and turn that into cash if you want.
100%.
Right.
100%.
Trey says, I made big money with Dogecoin today. You and me too, brother. You and me too.
But just a friendly reminder, you only lose money or make money when you sell it. Like when you have it somewhere. Like there's so much risk to it. And I talk to people about risk. There's a lot of people that are going to hodl to the moon. That's cool, but just make sure you can hodl responsibly.
Yeah. Like I'm up a couple $1,000 on Dogecoin right now.
But your initial investment.
My initial investment was $250.
Right.
That's all I put in. So I'm up big, but I'm leaving it in there. I'm just letting it ride. Like I talked about it earlier with you. Like that's long term. Like I don't even care how much I'm up. I'm letting it. It's going to get to $1, and I'm going to let it sit there until it gets to $1.
Now I'm cheap. I put in $500. It went to 2 G's. I took out my 500.
Yeah, I could pull out my initial investment.
That's smart.
I could pull out my initial investment, but it's only $250.
Yeah, and
why don't you take that 250 and put it in something else and start up something else with the 250?
Because I don't need it.
Make that 250 before you make that decision with something else.
I don't need to. I just don't like. I put that money in there. For me, that money was throwaway money. Like it was no risk. Like I don't care what it does. I'm just gonna let it sit. And if I bought it at 5 cents a share, like if it gets gains, I'm just gonna leave it and let it ride.
the way it goes is if he really needs that 200, he's just going to sell 5 of those AirPods. He has not AirPods, earbuds he has lying around on a stream one day, and he makes that 250 back.
I'll sell one of my 10 phones here.
There you go.
and triple that 250. Kanaka says, no, I mean, if your hydro bill goes up, well, your electric bill is definitely going to go up.
Okay.
But you have to make sure that what you're mining makes enough to pay for that to make it worth it.
I've been mining for about a month now. That's not a very long time, but from what I've seen, now this is just locally where I live, my electricity, whatever. It's generally somewhere between every dollar that my current setup costs me in my electrical bill, I make somewhere along the lines between 12 to 15 in crypto. Yeah. So you heard Digital mention earlier about a YouTuber by the name of Red Panda. Now, I was watching a live stream where he literally said one day, I made 8 Ethereum coins this month, and that's a total of $22,000 in profit, and my electricity bill was $2,000. Yep. To me, that's a win-win.
Totally worth it. You're making 22 grand and your electric bill is $2,000. I'll take that every month. Every month. Now, the way around that is to mine something like helium, right? Like we talked about earlier. Like helium is a little different. You're not using GPUs.
I still have a couple questions that I need to research about helium, though. Like, if everyone starts to mine helium, does that mean that there's too much supply?
I'll let you know.
Coin could go down.
I'll let you know. Well, it's going to fluctuate. The price is definitely going to fluctuate, but at $16 right now, what's it going to go down to 13? Okay. What, it might go up to 20? I'll let you know when I start mining at the end of next month. But that is the electric cost on that is very small because it's basically the same as plugging in your phone and charging your phone up. Like you're using 5 watts.
It's probably less. We got 30-watt phones, 100-watt phones now. So
yeah. So it's like the original Apple phone charger, which was a 5-watt charger. That's going to be your electric bill when mining helium if you are able to get a hotspot. The hotspots are hard to come by right now. I mean, I ordered mine a month ago, maybe now, and I'm not getting that till the end of May. I ordered 3 of them, and right now they're back ordered till I think July. But they're selling. I bought 350. I bought 3 of them at $350 a piece. You can buy one on eBay if you want for about $4,000.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Stop it.
Canugal says Amazon has a live. Who they do? Amazon Live is a real thing.
You know, Amazon's podcast, Audible. Is that what it's called?
Amazon's podcast.
Do they own Audible or no?
I don't know.
Don't know.
No.
Audible is the only podcast I'm not on because there's an issue with the file type on a couple of my podcasts, and they're the only platform that has this issue. It drives me nuts.
Pooh says with a 3D. Yeah, I bought a 3D printer, and I don't give 2 shits about it right now. I don't care about it
can you at least print some Dogecoins and like sell them on your live streams or something?
I'll sell it as physical NFTs. Physical, I'll make some live Doge. I can print out some Dogecoins. That would be easy to print. I could probably pull that off. And sell them for what? What are the?
I don't know. Just shipping time too.
I literally have already thought about selling it because I don't have time for it, man. I don't care about it. Like, I don't want to spend the time to do that when I can make a video or worry and think about investing.
Space at this point.
What's like
it will be? What's up?
What's the cost? Like to make a Dogecoin?
I paid to make some Dogecoin.
Yeah, like a
on a 3D printer,
plastic or something.
It wouldn't cost me anything. It cost me like 5 cents, if that.
So you know what you should be making right now? Those little stupid stands for inside the computer to hold up the graphics cards.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Canuck Girl says, I'm still confused, as are most folks at this point. Methinks. Methinks. Eric says, I meant appropriately. Everyone wants to jump on the crypto bandwagon, and it isn't an appropriate investment for all. True. It's very volatile. It's speculative and extremely volatile. Yeah, extremely volatile.
Whatever. I think it's wise.
I mined Electronium with my Moto X Gen 3 in 2018-19. It tripled a few days ago. Hodl. Yeah, crypto is very volatile, but I'm enjoying it. I'm up big on all my coins.
I went crypto stocks before I went crypto. Like,
yeah.
And so what's the difference between Ethereum Classic and Ethereum?
How do I put it? As simple as I can, all these blockchains and cryptocurrencies are based on a certain code, and the code gets upgraded when they find bugs and stuff like that. So it was at a point where Ethereum had to do an upgrade, and they kind of split into two. The classic stayed as the classic code, and the new Ethereum stayed as Ethereum.
And they're pretty much valued at the same thing.
No, classic should be cheaper.
What about Litecoin?
I love Litecoin. I'm invested into Litecoin.
Litecoin is a fork of Bitcoin, and its purpose is to be a fast transaction. Bitcoin is actually a fork of Litecoin, which is a fork of Bitcoin. I know I'm just going to confuse you guys all right now.
Yeah, what's Litecoin trading at right now? 3 something?
3 something, yeah, just over
325.
I got in Litecoin at 170.
Yo, nice.
Yeah, 170. I think it was 174 when I got in. I only bought 5 of them, but it's all good. Now, to Eric's point before, how volatile it is, you're getting these exchanges and you're getting these companies now that are going public, right? Like we talked about earlier with, who was it? Coinbase.
Mm-hmm.
Coinbase went public, so now they are trading on the stock market. So he is right. It is volatile, but you can invest in these companies now on the stock market if you want to feel a little more secure, because it is a bigger risk if you are investing in altcoins or crypto.
Altcoins are a lot more risky than. Okay, so hold on. Let me define this so I'm not confusing everybody. Anything that's not Bitcoin is an altcoin. And what that means is alternative coin. Bitcoin is kind of like your OG. It's dictated to be a little bit more stable than every other coin on the market. And its market cap, which means how much money is invested into Bitcoin, is over $1 trillion, which is more than some countries. Well, I think it's top 5 compared to all the countries in the world. I think it has more money invested in it than like places like Mexico right now, which is crazy.
Yeah. Bitcoin is it's a safe bet right now. It's very volatile as far as going up and down. Like the lows are going to drop, 30% maybe. But I don't have 50 grand, 60 grand to invest in Bitcoin. So my investment in Bitcoin is like 2 grand. Like I'm going to gain a couple $100 over time with that. Latrell Jennings, what's up, man? Latrell says my investments right now is flipping oat.
Who's buying that? And why are you hurting them?
Only Latrell is buying the OG Galaxy Fold. He is so in love with their phone. He likes their phone better than the Fold 2. Why? And he says he likes it because of the front screen, the front display, which is a tiny little baby display. It's a little baby display. It's like the size of my thumb, that little display on the front.
It's like that. What was that? Huawei Mi 11 Pro on the back. It has that big camera and it has that little tiny display.
Yeah. Yep. But that's supposedly a good camera.
Yeah, but the display is crap.
Well, who knows? Latrell says, Slang, I'm going to need to borrow your 3D printer going off of some previous discussions here in the comments. Yeah. I don't use it, man. I don't use it.
Adamantium.
I used to mine adamantium. That's right. And vibranium.
Oh my God. Kryptonite.
Speaking of vibranium, anybody watch Falcon and Winter Soldier today?
No, I haven't watched it since the first episode.
I mean, I would say spoiler alert, but I actually don't care. This is my channel, so we're going to talk about it. So if you don't want to know what happened on the show, then you might want to exit. Latrell says, I haven't invested into Bitcoin yet, just stocks. Yeah. I only started recently. I've only been investing into crypto for, I don't know, 6 months maybe.
So I'm going to say I learned a lot about how to invest into crypto by learning how to invest into stocks first.
In stocks, yeah.
Right. And it's more, I don't want to say anything's a safe bet, but once you start to feel comfortable with how you invest in stocks and how to do your research and how to look at trends, then you can look into things like crypto and feel a little bit better. But it doesn't mean that you can't invest in crypto, because there are a lot of people, including myself, that threw money into Bitcoin and Ethereum and just used it as a savings account. So
yeah. I'm all for Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you're going to invest in crypto, those, and this is not financial advice, but those are the safest bets. Kanego says that trending just stocks here too. Yeah, you gotta do your, no matter what you invest in, if you're putting your money into anything, you gotta do your research. Who says good episode? Yeah, it was a very good episode. I wanted a little more action in it though, because there's only one episode left of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Really? How many episodes is it? Like 8?
6. Not 6. That's it.
6. Wow.
6. And this was
fun. I didn't realize they're an hour long.
Yeah, well, they're getting
commercials, right?
They weren't in the beginning. The latest episodes have been an hour because they're wrapping it up, but it was a good episode. You know, that initial fight in the beginning. You said you saw it or you didn't see it? I know, Lou, you didn't see it, but Next Level, you didn't see it today?
I watched it at 2:00 in the morning, so I'm trying to remember bits and pieces of it at this point. I remember the ending of it because I went to sleep after that.
Here we go with Latrell and his OG fold.
And Loki's next, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Which looks good. I was a little worried about it, but that looks good.
Mm-hmm.
The Time Patrol or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Latrell says, no, listen, I bought 2 broken OG folds for a little over $200.
That's not bad.
Now that they're fixed for $150, I'm getting them swapped for brand new ones from Samsung. That'll be sold for $50. So that's a good turnaround. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't like the OG fold, but you know, to each their own. Here you go. I like the OG fold because better design. What are you talking about?
It had that big ugly crease.
Are you crazy? Better design. Front screen is more You sound like Lou right now. You sound like Lou's AirPods.
Wow, shots fired.
Is the OG Fold 1 and the 2, like, is it the same width when it's folded, or is it? Because maybe that's what he's talking about. If the OG one is a little more,
there is a giant notch on the original Fold. Giant notch.
Okay.
And the front display is smaller. The build quality is not as nice. It looks like a toy compared to the Fold 2. Front screen is
literal. Stick to your guns.
The inner display is easier to use one-handed and to handle. If you got little baby hands, I guess. Yes. If you got little pixie and fairy hands, then yeah. Get it? Sure.
It's too funny.
My screen's all frozen.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, you're going kung fu again, but it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Your voices keep it up.
That's right. My voice, it's all you got to hear. I don't need to be in the shot.
Right. It's all about the audio.
I'll just put a still picture up there from now on. I won't even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Latrell says, Tech King Mike is borrowing my Z Fold 2 right now anyways. Good for him. I just shipped it out to him earlier today. Besides the notch is terrible on it. It's terrible. It's hideous. The Z Fold 2 is wider. Yeah, and better. Galaxy Fold is narrower. Say that 3 times fast. Narrower. But I like how much more immersive the Z Fold 2 is. Because it's a better phone. It's just a better phone.
Is the next Fold coming with the S Pen?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I don't see the gimmick of the pens. I think that's like, I don't know.
Have you ever used a Note?
No.
Well, then that's why you don't understand it.
Yeah, but why do you need a pen for a phone?
It is for multitasking. The Note was geared to be a phone that you use for business, that you use for productivity. and things like that, multitasking. And with the pen, it gives you a lot of options, and it's a lot easier to sign documents, to write things out, to take notes. It just is much easier. And that's what the Note was kind of geared for when it was created. The Fold 2 and the Fold 3 and the original Fold, it's a much bigger display. So you're going to be able to do all of that multitasking on those phones. So an S Pen just makes that much more sense. And because of that, we're not getting a Note this year.
They're just going to basically take those features
and put them on the Fold.
Right. Okay.
Which I am disappointed there's no Note. That is my favorite phone. But it's okay. Latrell says, Slang, I know you've seen my big ass hands in my videos before. Is that why you like the small OG Fold? You like to feel big? Are you compensating? You're compensating, bro. The S Pen is great. Ever since I switched, I've missed it. Yeah, man, I'm lagging so bad over here. Ever since I tried to do a screen share, it just keeps getting worse.
Yo, fun fact. Palm Pilot. You know who bought Palm Pilot?
Like recently?
Nah, back when Palm Pilot disappeared.
Who?
Amazon.
Is that when they came out with their phone? Remember the Amazon phone?
Probably, but it's called Lab 126. And Lab 126 is the department where they come out with a lot of their devices. And one of the content creators that I follow actually left writing his blog to go work for Lab 126. So he talked a little bit about it. It was pretty cool.
Nice. So come on, catch up. I'm frozen over here on StreamYard. I can see everything on YouTube, but on StreamYard, it finally, nope, not caught up yet.
Yeah.
Nope. Here we go. The S Pen also has great features where you can copy text from areas where you typically couldn't. Also, did you hear the Z Fold 3 won't have room for an S Pen slot? Well, if it doesn't have the S Pen slot and it's going to be like the S21, I'm actually not for that. I hate that idea. Hate it. And I will have a big, if that's how it's going to be, because we already know the display is actually going to be a little smaller than the Fold 2. Because it's going to have thinner bezels. It's going to have the camera on the front when it's open will be under the display, so you won't have a hole punch. But if the S Pen isn't included, I don't want that shit. Come on, StreamYard. This lag on my end is going to make me end the stream. Just saying.
Why is it lagging though? You're not minding on your computer.
It happens every time you opens up a page or tries another multitask function.
It screws the whole stream up.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, the computer I'm streaming on, it's an old computer. Like this is a 2013 iMac.
Oh.
Now I did upgrade. It's got 64 gigs or 32 gigs of RAM, whatever it is, maxed out. It's got the i7 processor and a 1 terabyte SSD, but it's still old tech.
It still should be able to handle it.
Should.
Maybe it's just StreamYard.
It could just be a bad connection tonight. It is overcast, and I am in a very bad area. Like if I don't have Wi-Fi here, I have no signal.
Oof.
Like I'm literally living in the middle of a dead zone. So any bad signal, it messes up everything.
How are you planning on mining helium then? No.
Helium runs off Wi-Fi.
Radio.
My Wi-Fi is beast, bro.
Oh.
Beast. That's really disappointing news. They say there's no room because of the folding technology, but if you can fit it in a Note, you can. Yeah, that's a cop out, honestly. Restart the computer and jump back in. Yeah, I'll just end the stream. Just end the stream and go play some Warzone. How about that? How about that? That's what we're gonna do. Actually, damn it! After I spoil Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Spoil it. Okay, and did you watch the credit? Because I saw an article that said make sure you watch the end of the credits.
So yes, if you don't want, I'm just saying right now, if you don't want to know what happened on today's show, bounce out of the stream right now because I'm going to talk about it. So at the end credit scene today was John Walker, the new Captain America, who is now not Captain America anymore. He's going to be U.S. agent.
U.S. agent, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
He'll be U.S. agent. He got into a fight, and Bucky and Sam beat him up, took his shield, and they got their shield back. So at the end credit scene, he was making a new shield. So it's not going to be as good. It's not going to be vibranium. It's just going to be a steel shield.
Who was that chick at the end?
They're saying that might be the power broker. The power broker that's been pulling all. She's an evil villain, and they're saying it's going to be the power broker. But they also said that the power broker might be Sharon Carter. And she hired George St. Pierre. Is that his name? George St. Pierre?
Yep. No, GSP.
GSP, Batrock.
GSP.
So, yeah, Bucky and the Falcon got into a fight with him in the beginning and snapped his arm and took his shield.
It was a good fight.
It was a good fight. I was a little disappointed, though. I wanted Bucky to put a whipping on him.
I wanted Bucky to go Bucky.
Yeah, I wanted Bucky to go Winter Soldier style on him.
It's almost like because he's not he is Winter Soldier, but because he's finding peace, he's not as strong.
He's not as tough, yeah.
Because he was straight like ninja assassin.
He got kicked around today by John Walker.
Yeah.
John Walker threw Bucky like 30 feet twice.
The new super soldier serum, in my personal opinion, is cool, but I don't think it's supposed to give them as much strength as the original did, because it doesn't give them the physical attributes that the original super soldier serum did.
True, but even in the comics, John Walker is stronger than Steve Rogers, Captain America. John Walker in the comics is just as strong as Spider-Man.
Could that be because of his anger?
No, they said it was a serum. They said it was just a better version, a more refined version of the serum.
Okay. All right.
But still, Bucky.
The guy's a freaking cybernetic super soldier
who was trained to kill. Like he should have hurt
and advanced through Wakanda.
And what also I don't understand is John Walker is punching Bucky 30 feet and he's punching Sam and Sam's just like falling backwards, like not even getting hurt. Like, I don't know. I was actually disappointed by the fight.
I just liked it because I was waiting for action and I finally got action. So I was like, thank you.
I did enjoy that it was the first thing we saw on the show.
Right, because then you're like, what else am I gonna like? This should have been. I thought this would have been the ending of the show, but what is this?
Yeah. But I was waiting for more of that. We didn't get any more of that during the whole show, which was disappointing. Like I wanted more action. And now we're going into only one episode left, where there's a lot they have to wrap up. Like we don't know who the power broker is.
I feel like they're going to do less of wrapping up and more of create your own story going into whatever else Disney has planned with their other shows.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, we do know now that there's going to be a new Falcon, right? The guy that he gave the broken, because John Walker snapped the Falcon's wings. He ripped his wings right off. Mm-hmm. So those wings are now going to Sam's buddy in the military, who in the comics becomes the new Falcon. And then Sam at the end opened up the case that Bucky brought him, and Sam is going to be the new Captain America.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like it's kind of a disservice though, because Falcon played Falcon for so much longer in the comics, and it feels like he got to play Falcon for like what,
a couple movies,
3 months?
Yeah, a couple movies. Yeah. But I mean, he'll still be flying around. Like his new suit's going to be able to fly.
I guess we just got to get used to movement, because it's true. No one's ever guaranteed to be that actor forever.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I'm not.
But he's gonna have a new suit, right, made of vibranium from Wakanda, and he's gonna have the shield. I wish he would take like a serum. I wish there was a way to get him the serum too, but
then you just go around getting everyone the serum.
Well, they basically did in this show, right? Everybody was getting. They had 20 random people got the serum, besides the couple of vials that were broken.
And I'm sure there's some people that are still out there that we haven't found who got the serum because we didn't see 20 people yet.
No, but they said they made 20 of them, and like 6 of them got broken. So okay, 14 people got the serum.
Yeah,
but it's a good show. I like it, and I'm disappointed there's only one more episode, but it is what it is. On to the next, I guess.
Yeah, it was more like a mini series. You know, get a bunch of little mini series going until another big movie or something.
Well, it's all going to lead you right into Christmas where we get the next Mandalorian.
Or the Boba Fett show.
Yeah, the Boba Fett. Yep.
Well, we're getting Loki. We're getting Black Widow. Black Widow starts soon, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of ones coming.
Yeah, that's just a movie for her, right?
No, it's a series.
It's a series.
Oh,
the whole series. It's a prequel to it's supposed to be right before Endgame, I believe.
Okay, so you have that. You have Loki. Then you got the Star Wars. You got the Book of Boba Fett. Whatchamacallit?
The Bad Batch, Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka. Oh man, I can't wait for Ahsoka's show. Looking for Ezra. That's going to be insane.
Ezra will be good, but we're going to wrap it up here, guys. We've been streaming now for an hour and 20 minutes. It's what time is it? 10:48 here on the East Coast. We're going to wrap it up. Lou, let everyone know where they can find you.
They can find me on Twitter, Lou Scow. They can find me on YouTube, Flip the Script Gaming. Otherwise, you can find me here on Friday Night Slangcast.
And what about you, Next Level?
You know, you can find me pretty much on every platform under the name Next Level with no vowels. No vowels at all. I'm also on a podcast called Beyond the Streams with my buddy Rojas. Sometimes Digital is a guest appearance on there as well too, so you can hear from Digital there. The podcast is on every platform, and I have a YouTube channel as well as 2 other YouTube channels called Beyond the Streams and BS Clips, which is clips of the podcast.
And you guys know where you can find me. Tomorrow night, we'll be streaming around 10:30 normal time on Saturday nights. Digital Slang on Twitter, Digital Slang on Instagram. Here Friday nights. But that's it, guys. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks for coming through. Lou got a new mic finally. I'm excited about the new mic.
Absolutely. And yeah, this is going to be a great trend for Friday nights, huh?
We finally got some good audio all the way around. I'm excited. But that's it, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.